First taste of championship football in Scotland, what was it like for you?
I mean, it's an experience that I won't forget, to be fair. I thought the team today played unbelievably well in the first half and in the second half. It was just that final bit, and as I said earlier, it will come. The goals will come, and you can see by the performance and by how we are together as a team. And I thought today we dominated the game from start to finish. So I really enjoyed today's game, really enjoyed it.
For yourself though, I mean, it was a chance for you to really stretch your legs and take on the defenders, and I think it got to the point where the only way they could stop you was to foul you.
At the end of the day, I've had that since I first started men's football, and I knew that's what sort of team they are, and I knew that's what they was going to do today. But as you see today, I showed what I can bring to the team and what I will bring to the team continuing through the season.
Do you feel you're developing at this moment? I mean, it's a case of suddenly finding the speed of that you'll get better as time goes on as well?
Oh, definitely, 100%. As I said, I'm still building up my fitness. Obviously, I started a little bit later, so I'm still building up my fitness and my sharpness. So as the season goes on, that will get better and better and better, and that's what I bring to the team, and that's what I'm going to bring to the game.
I did mention there that you did start to get kicked a lot or fouled or whatever as you were going on there. That's a mark of respect, isn't it?
I take it as a compliment, really. That's, if someone can't stop me, then they're going to have to foul me. And we had a couple of laughs with the other team, and I just thought it was quite funny that they were saying don't take me on this and that. But it's just laugh, and if they can't stop me, then that's all they're going to do. That's what sort of team they are.
So your promise is goals coming from this team as well. Now, again, a high level of shots on goal today, and again a goalkeeper who we all know has great qualities, Gaston, getting down to the ball a couple of times when you thought that ball was in the back of the net.
I know, it's as you said, the keeper today, fair play to him, he's made some great saves, and you see the chances we had, and even the boys that took the shots, they were good shots, and it's good save from the keeper. So like you said, the goals will come 100%. As you see, we've created so many chances. We dominated a good Arbroath team today, and as you see, those chances at the end of the day, we will take them and we'll be more clinical.
Congratulations on an excellent first game in the Scottish Championship.
Thank you. I'm really happy with how I played today. I mean, I will bring more to the team with the goals and assists, but that will come by more game time.
Well, as a neutral, that's a fantastic game of football to see. A 0-0 draw. Great football all through. Two teams fighting it out. But for you, it must be so frustrating again because you dominated most of that game.
Well, I don't think it's just for me. I think it's for all the supporters that were here and the players that are on the pitch. Again, I feel as if I've said it the last 4 or 5 games now, is the frustration because there is so many green shoots of positivity coming out of that, and I think the biggest pat in the back we took out of that game was the fact that a manager, Dick's experience is having to make 3 substitutes at half time to try and get his team, who are a lot of people's maybe favourites to be up there around about it, to try and get his team back in the game. Because that first half it was excellent. Yes, we created so many chances and we should have scored a goal. Didn't come. But the fact they're having to make 3 changes to try and get his team back in the game, and to be fair to them, they did come back in the game second. I thought the second half was a little bit more even, a little bit end to end, a little bit too much long ball stuff. But credit to our boys, it's a great clean sheet against a tough opposition. It's our first point of the season, and it's one of the. I mean, we'll try to play front foot football, attacking football, which we are doing, and I think everybody's just praying for Big Dippo to get that first goal.
You had a lovely attacking play, and in the first half, Jayden was really unplayable. And I think you saw that. I've mentioned to him in an interview with him there. It was as if the respect he got, he had to be pulled down so regularly.
Yeah, he got a bit of rough treatment, but again, he's got to take that as a compliment, because that was really the only way they could stop the kid. He's going to be a massive asset for us this season. Definitely, you can see the sparks there. It's nice having somebody like him and Dara, who are out and out wingers that can get. And then I thought Sam did a lot of really good stuff, especially in the first half, making good runs out to in, getting on the ball, causing their other fullback problems. The 2 strikers worked hard up top, but again, they continue working hard. Eventually things will break for you. But delighted for the back 4 to get the clean sheet, delighted for Charlie to get a clean sheet. Charlie never had a massive amount to do, I've got to be honest with you, but we did have some set plays to defend late on, and I'm just glad we got through it. With it, when we go into the last 5 minutes and they're getting 2 or 3 corners, you start to think, is this going to be another Annan job? But we got through it. The minimum we could take out of that game was the point. We got that. Unfortunately, we just never got the goal at the other end, which I think overall the performance deserved.
noticing Nick McAllister, who you said you had a good sort of, he's got a battle with him and Houston to actually be there, and today he got the Man of the Match award, and to be honest he was outstanding. It looked like he was maybe a wee bit struggling near the end. Is he injured or was he just cramped?
Just cramp. I think there's nerves in that, I think there's tiredness, the work rate he put into it. I think that, to be honest with you, he had a wonderful game. But that one challenge he put in the middle of the park, that old school challenge with a crunching tackle where both boys went for it 50-50, I think that's what sort of won him that man of the match thing, because it could have went to quite a few players out there. But he typifies the bounce back ability they want from players, because last year he was put out on loan. He was possibly at that point surplus to requirements because we had the kid up on loan from Coventry. Jordan Houston was playing really, really well. But credit to him, he's come back, he's rolled his sleeves up, he's had a great pre-season, and he's been chosen for first game of the season now. There'll be games this season which will be more suited to Jordan Houston, in my opinion, but that game today was suited to Nick McAllister's style of play.
It's a thing to say that was said in commentary all today as well, was the fact that you couldn't pick out a player who had a bad game.
No. It's just a frustration at the far end of the park, but you couldn't pick out any player. I mean, I'm delighted for the back four and the goalkeeper to get the clean sheet. The two boys in the middle of the park will be unsung heroes, but the work rate they've covered, and it'll be good to see their GPS stats because they're up and down the park all day long. The two wide men were very effective, and the two strikers, well, it was interesting because Dick's just said to the press there that Big Dippo's probably given, in his opinion, the best centre back in the league a hell of a hard time there out there. So, he'll be frustrated not getting a goal. But to get that sort of somebody of that stature taking notice of that sort of performance, then Dippo deserves a little bit of credit for that side of thing as well.
Now it's on to next week and a Friday night game up there at Ochilview against Queen's Park. A bit of an unknown to us. We know they've got money in, they're buying players. Different thing to do.
No, a totally different style of game, totally different opposition. Another good experienced manager who knows how to get results in Owen Coyle. They've spent a little bit of money, brought 2 or 3 real quality players in. They'll have momentum, have been a winning momentum carried on from last season, so I fully expect a very, very tough game, and it'll be an interesting one again for our boys to adapt to, and let's see what team selection we put out next week, because there's a few probably desperate to get involved.